Assalamualaikum, my name is NURUL FARAHIN and I will introduce you about the Bank Negara Malaysia. Bank Negara Malaysia, or the Central Bank of Malaysia, is a statutory body which started operation on 26 January 1959. Bank Negara Malaysia is governed by the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009, and the role of Bank Negara Malaysia is to promote monetary and financial stability, which aim at providing a conducive environment for the sustainable growth of the Malaysia economy. Bank Negara Malaysia has played a significant developmental role in developing the financial system, infrastructure, and advancing the financial inclusion agenda. This is to ensure all economic sectors and segments of the society have access to financial services. In addition, Bank Negara Malaysia also oversees the nation's payment system infrastructure, which emphasizes on the efficiency and security of the financial system. BNM also promote financial sector stability through the progressive development of sustainable, robust, and sound financial institution and financial infrastructure, thus enabling a competitive local financial industry to be resilient against the changing future environment, as well as leads initiative to enhance access to financing. It also formulates and implements policy and strategies toward building and positioning Malaysia as a premier integrated Islamic financial central and enhance the financial capability of consumer.
Hi, I'm ISMALIZA and I'll present about the economic and monetary policy. After the economy was fully reopened in 2022, consumer and government expenditure both rebound, propelling Malaysian economy to high growth of 8.7% that year. Growth will continue to be spurred by domestic demand. The domestic GDP prognosis will be boosted if the measures outlined in the newly retabled budget 2023 were put into action. Global developments such as weaker than expected growth outcomes or considerably tighter and more unpredictable global financial conditions remain the primary source of downside risk. Monetary Policy Statement MPS May 2023. The overnight policy rate OPR at Bank Negara Malaysia has been raised by the MPC by 25 basis points to 3.00%. Correspondingly, the ceiling and floor rates of the OPR corridor are raised to 3.25 and 2.75%. Domestic demand, buy of healthy labour market, and China's expectedly robust economic recovery have kept the world economy humming along. However, rising cost pressure and interest rates continue to drag down the global economy. Most government central banks are likely to keep their monetary policy tight. New data suggests that following a stellar 2022, the Malaysian economy will continue to grow in the first quarter of 2023. The domestic demand will be the primary engine of growth in 2023, with export playing a supporting role. Investment will pick up as a multi-year infrastructure project continue to move forward. The risks to the prospect for domestic growth are about even. Weaker price pressure have led to a downward trend line in headline inflation in recent months. Inflation as a whole and core inflation are forecast to average 2.8% and 3.8% respectively for the year 2023. The MPC have decided that it's the time to further normalize the degree of monetary accommodation as domestic economic prospects have remained resilient. The MPC's decision to kiss the monetary stimulus for the COVID-19 problems mean less money to help the economy recover. Presently, the posture of monetary policy is mildly accommodating and yet economically supportive. The MPC will keep watching inflation and growth rate to hold to make sure monetary policy is appropriate.
Net is investment and operation. Bank Negara Malaysia has managed domestic liquidity and exchange rates to ensure that monetary policy targets are achieved, as well as managing external reserve to safeguard its value and optimize its return. It also has the responsibility of providing advice and assistance to the government in the area of debt and fund management, and contributing to domestic financial market development.
Next, I will explain about the regulation and legislation of Bank Negara Malaysia. Okay, to enable the bank to meet the objective of a central bank, it is vested with comprehensive legal powers under the following legislation to regulate and supervise the financial system. These pieces of legislation includes the first one is Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009 and acts to provide for the continued existence of the Central Bank of Malaysia and for the administration's object, function and power of the bank for consequential or incidental matters. Okay, and the second one is Financial Service Act 2013, an act to provide for the regulation and supervision of financial institutions, payment system and other relevant entities, and the oversight of the money market and foreign exchange market to promote financial stability and for related consequential or incidental matters. Okay, and the third one is Islamic Financial Service Act 2013, an act to provide for the regulation and supervisions of Islamic financial institution, payment system and other relevant entities and the oversight of the Islamic money market and Islamic foreign exchange market to promote financial stability and compliance with Sharia and for related consequential or incidental matters.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURZAHIDAH IZZATI and I would like to continue to present about the regulation and legislation. Okay, first of all, I will explain about the FIA. Okay, what is the FIA? The FIA is the short form for the Development Financial Institution Act 2002, which is the legislative framework enacted in Malaysia to regulate and govern development financial institution DFI. Okey, maksudnya kat sini basically Akta Institusi Kewangan Pembangunan 2002 adalah satu rangka kerja undang-undang yang mana yang telah diluluskan di Malaysia untuk kawal segala pentadbiran kewangan institusi pembangunan. TFIA has been in force since 15 February 2002. It provides comprehensive regulatory framework to ensure safe financial management of TFI. TFI specialized financial institution with a specific mandate to promote and develop key sectors. There are few examples like agriculture, small and medium enterprises, infrastructure, maritime, export-oriented sector, capital-intensive, and high technology industry of strategic importance to our country. There are 6 DFI regulated and supervised pursuant to the DFIA. DFIA ensure that DFI remain resilient and efficient in order to meet their development mandates in a financially sustainable manner. Under Section 2(1), DFIA establishes the following DFI, which are Bank Pembangunan Malaysia Berhad, Bank Perusahaan Kecil dan Sederhana Malaysia, Export-Import Bank of Malaysia, Bank Kerjasama Rakyat, Bank Simpanan Nasional, and Bank Pertanian Malaysia Berhad. Okay, the next one is Anti-Money Laundering and Anti-Terrorism Financing Act 2001, AMLATFA, also known as Akta 613. Okay, so what is AMLAT FA? AMLAT FA is a crucial piece of legislation in Malaysia fight against financial crime. It plays a vital role in three different things, which is the first one is to criminalizing money laundering. UNLETFA defines and outlaws the act of converting illegal obtained funds into seemingly legitimate sources. This way will help to combat activities like drug traffic, corruption, and organized crime. For the forfeiting criminal proceeds, the Act empowers authorities to seize and confiscate assets derived from money laundering and terrorism financing. It's also preventing illicit activities. AMLAFA established a framework for identifying and report suspicious transactions. This allows authorities to track and disrupt potential money laundering and terrorism financing schemes. There are two key components under AMLAFA, which is the first schedule and the second schedule. The first schedule contains lists of various institutions designed as reporting institutions under AMLAFA. These institutions such as bank, insurance company, and financial advisor are obligated to implement robust anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing act. And the second schedule, this schedule identify a range of serious offences classified as predicate offences for money laundering. This means that proceeds from this crime, such as drug traffic, human traffic, and tax evasion, all of these can be subject to forfeiture under AMLATFA. Okay, and for the last point in regulation, I will explain about MSBA, which is Money Services Business Act 2011. MSBA came into force on 1 December 2011. It provides for the licensing, regulation, and supervision. MSBA provides rules for getting a license, set up rules to follow, and keeps an eye on the money service business industry. For the bank authority, the bank has the power to control and watch over the industry by making rules, giving guidance, sending out information, setting standards, and giving notice. Directly from the bank can tell a licensed business or agent what to do if they break the MSBA rules. Okay, for the civil actions, the bank can take legal action against anyone who breaks the MSBA rules. And repealing the Money Changing Act 1998, the Money Changing Act from 1998 is no longer in effect because of MSBA in 2011. This means that MSBA replaced the old law, making changes and improvements in control and manage money services. In simple terms, MSBA gives the bank the power to make sure all businesses that handle money follow all the rules, and also protecting customers and making sure all the industry runs smoothly. Okay, that's all from me. I will pass to the next person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AYUNIE IZZATI, BINTI BAKAR. My metric number is 2021462188. Next, I will talk about payment systems for BNM. According to the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009, a payment system is any method or arrangement for the transfer, clearing, or settlement of cash or securities. A well-functioning payment system is critical for the smooth operation of the financial sector and the support of Malaysian economy. Malaysian payment system include the real-time electronic transfer of money and security system (RENTAS), which facilitates interbank money transfers and scriptless securities transfer. Additionally, there are two types of payment systems. First is BNN, Overseas Retail Payment Systems that designed for the ordinary purchases. These technologies are intended to make transactions for consumers and corporations as simple and efficient as possible. Second type is Wholesale Payment Systems, which are designed to handle high-value interbank transactions. These systems are critical to the financial market's efficiency and the economy's support. In Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) is in charge of wholesale payment systems which are intended to make financial transactions more efficient and seamless. BNM develops regulatory frameworks and oversees both high-value and retail payment systems. Furthermore, the seamless flow of money is vital to the dynamic symphony of Malaysia's economy. The Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM), as conductor of a complicated financial symphony, ensures that this rhythm stays stable and safe. The function of BNM in payment systems is more than just monitoring. It is a comprehensive engagement that supports innovation, promotes inclusivity, and protects the nation's financial health. Aside from ensuring stability, BNM is critical in stimulating innovation, aggressively fosters the development of innovative and efficient payment technologies, much as conductor encourages musicians to experiment with new methods and melodies. This includes promoting the use of digital wallets, contactless payments, and other cutting-edge technologies that maintain Malaysia's financial infrastructure on the leading edge of global. Furthermore, BNM emphasizes the significance of financial inclusion, ensuring that everyone has the opportunity to participate in the economic symphony. It aims to make payment methods accessible and expensive to all Malaysians, regardless of income or geography. This dedication is shown in efforts such as the expansion of ABM networks and the promotion of mobile banking solutions in rural regions. BNM promotes a more inclusive and equitable society by ensuring that everyone has access to financial participation instruments.
Supervision, which is financial stability. In an environment of rapid changes where new risks continue to emerge due to the integration in global financial market, it is paramount that the financial system of the nation is well preserved in order to support the growth of the economy. Thus, to maintain a stable financial system, besides an effective regulatory framework, it is crucial to sustain safety and soundness of the financial institution. This is to avoid banking failures that may have adverse consequences on the economic activities. The responsibility to ensure safety, soundness, and robustness of financial institution lies with the supervision function in Bank Negara Malaysia. Function of supervision sector. This function is divided into two, which is the first one is to develop, enhance, and implement a sustainable, progressive, and robust risk-based supervision framework on respective financial institution under their purview. And the second one is to ensure the safety and soundness of this institution in the adoption of best practices, sound governance, and proper risk management. And the responsibilities of the respective supervision department are as follows. The first one is financial conglomerate supervision, which is supervision of domestic financial conglomerates. And the second one is banking supervision, which is supervision of foreign banks, standalone investment banks, and all Islamic banking subsidiaries of domestic banks. And the last one is insurance and takaful supervision, which is supervision of insurance companies, reinsurance companies, takaful operators, as well as international takaful operator.
For the conclusion, to sum up, BNM is Malaysia's central bank in charge of the country's payment systems. BNM's principal goal is to ensure financial stability and the conduct of monetary policy in Malaysia, which it accomplished by supporting secure, efficient, and reliable payment. On top of that, BNM is also dedicated to supporting the broad use of digital payments in Malaysia, believing that higher use may result in cost savings and increased efficiency for consumers and enterprises. The central bank offers information on e-payment services and costs, as well as real-time foreign currency settlement processes.